Hello everyone. Hi, my name is Ade. Thank you for joining me today. So today I'm going to do what I will call a 2-for-1 tag. And so I got tagged in two videos to participate in a tag. And so I'm going to put both of the tags in one video. So the first person that tagged me was Keitra at Fab Finds by Keitra, and Keitra asked a question. She said, if you had 1,000 bucks, or bougie bucks she would call it, like what perfumes would you buy, like on that shopping spree with that $1,000? And so the other tag is the my fragrance personality tag, and so it was created by Simply Aisha here on YouTube, and Lavishly Chi she tagged me in her video of the my fragrance personality tag. And so yeah, so I actually watched Aisha's initial video, and I was like, damn, those are some good ass questions. Like, they really had you thinking. And so then when Chi, thank you so much for tagging me, Chi. So when Chi tagged me in it, like, it took me a little minute. Like, you have to think about these questions, you know, like it's not just like the, you know, just simple, easy questions. Like, I really had to think about these questions. Anyway, question number 12 is, what fragrance is at the top of your wish list? So, so I'm gonna take some of the items that are on my wish list, and I'm gonna make sure that I don't go over the $1,000. So the first one, Neiman Marcus now has Bodacia, I think that's how they pronounce it. But the one that I fell in love with is Ardent. So it's like a rose fragrance. So I saw that Harrod has it, and they have the 50 ml for $148. Instead of getting 100 ml, I'm most likely going to get it from Harrod's at the 50 ml for $148. And so that's one. And so the next one, this Clive Christian fragrance is so exquisite. It's like a ambery, it smells like honeyed and woody and fruity, and I can barely even describe it. I have like 3 little samples of it that I'm holding on to for dear life. So the Joma Shop price is $255. So I'm putting on this list, all these prices are the discounted prices if I could find them. So I went with Blonde Amber for $255. And then the next thing that I wanted to add to my list is Dior Riviera. And so that one is, the perfumer is Francis Kirkjohn, and it is a rose and fig. When I looked it up on their site, it said rose and fig, fig and rose. That was the description of the fragrance. And oh my goodness, it's so good. It's fresh. It's not super duper rosy, and it's like when you smell it, you don't know that's a fig, and when you smell it, you don't know that's a rose. I don't know how to explain it, but it's so beautiful. Smells so rich, smells so classy. It's my type of fragrance, and that one is $330. So right now, if we tally up where I am at $733. Okay, so wish list. So so now I have $267 to spend. So I'm like, I could just go ahead and pocket that, or I could get that Tom Ford fragrance that I didn't even know that it was going to be this good, and I randomly, you know, went into Sephora, and so it's Tom Ford's Soleil de Feu. I think that's what it's called. I actually think that it's my favorite of all of the Soleils for me. I want the 1.7, but I'm gonna wait for a discount on that. And so yeah, so that wraps up my number 12. The question that Keitra asks, $1,000. bougie bucks to spend, what are you gonna get? And so those are the items that I'll be looking to get. Now let's go back to the top. Question number 1 is, what is your boss babe scent? You know what? Never really thought of that, but note that is real bossy to me, that I'm totally falling in love with, is rose. So like a rose and oud, or like a rose and pink pepper is like really, I've been like on that track this year. And so I was either gonna go with Atomic Rose, or I'm gonna go with Oud Bouquet. And so even though I'm calling this a boss babe scent, I never wore it to work though. But because I don't know, I don't want to scare people with like the oud in this, but it's actually not a scary oud to me. It's super smooth, it's super sweet. You got the praline in there, sweetening it up. Beautiful rose fragrance. So this is my boss babe scent. What is my go-to bedtime scent? And believe it or not, sometimes at night I don't want to wear fragrance, so I might just put on a body oil, or I put on like salicylic acid cream, or you know, something of that nature. And if I do wear a fragrance, I like it to be sweet, I like it to be light, like not too much going on, or just no fragrance at all. So I will whip out something soft like this Charosta 62 body splash, and you know, of course that night I'll probably put the lotion with it, or I'll do something nice and comfy like a Killian's Princess. You guys know this one. This is with the marshmallow and the tea and all that. It just feels like bedtime. It feels cozy. So anyway, so I did a bedtime fragrance reel. I might put that as a short so you guys can see more of my bedtime scents. What is your hug in a bottle scent? So my hug in a bottle scent, so as soon as I heard all of them say that, I said mine surely is this comfy and cozy Xerjoff Dos Amalfi, because there's something so cozy about this fragrance to me, even though it smells like a, you know, gummy juicy fruit type of thing. But I think it's like that clove note in there is quite comforting and addicting to me. And so therefore this one I spritz on at night. Again, this is also like still in the same category, bedtime scent, but this is that warm like hug in a bottle scent for me, and that's Dos Amalfi. The next question is, what is your secret weapon of mass seduction? And so the obvious is definitely Delina exclusive, because it gets the job done every single time. But since I wanted to accent the secret, I don't feel like Delina exclusive is a secret. Everybody knows that. You know what I mean? So I went with this Middle Eastern fragrance that I love so much, and this is called Moodawi. And so I would call this, it's spelled M-A-D-A-W-I. With my English American accent, I would have pronounced that Madawi. But this lady that speaks Arabic, she told me that this is a like female name and it's pronounced Moodawi. So this is like a peach fragrance, and it's like a fuzzy, like it's a fuzzy peach. And so I think some of the notes are like apple blossom, some other blossom, whatever. But what I get from it is like a peach soda type of vibe. And the fragrance that has a similar type of profile, I would say, is Kayali's Elixir. But that one is like a grape soda type of vibe. So think of this one as the peach fuzzy soda type of vibe. Projects loud, lasts forever. And so this is not one of your cheaper Middle Eastern fragrances. This actually retails for $300, but Joma Shop has it now. So I got this for $135, and this is so it's so good. So you know it's good if I removed no, Delina exclusive is still okay. She's still that girl, you know, but because I feel like I bring that one up all the time. So this is my little hidden gem secret right here, and that is Moola. What is a fragrance you never wear but you can't part with? And that is this dynamic duo right here, okay? Both of the Baccarats. I would say I wear this one more, but this one I actually, well, I thought I liked it more. But anyway, I don't wear this and I'm not getting rid of them, okay? And so this one I'm using, you know, like layering with different things, and especially my Skin Potion cookie butter. But this one, yeah, it's so nice too. It's like sweet with I smell that almond note a bit more. You know what? Maybe I'll put this one on put it like on a perfume tray. So that way, if it's not tucked away, then maybe I'll use it more. And maybe I could start layering it with other things too. So these are the two that I love, but I rarely wear them. So what is one of your favorite fragrances that you don't wear enough? And that's going to be this one right here, and that is Kriegler's Charming California. And so I love this thing so much, but the reason why I don't wear it is because it's so expensive. I know we're not supposed to do that. You're supposed to wear your fragrances. I have so many of them that I can wear, you know. But this one, I love it, but yeah, because of the price, and I just don't want to run out of it because I don't want to buy it again. So this is like a tea and cardamom fragrance, and it's just so gorgeous. It's got like a little bubble gum smell to me, not bubble gum, but gum smell to me, and it's just so pretty. And I think that's coming from, this has cardamom in there too, just like Docile Malfi, they both have that bubblegummy cardamom note in there. And so yeah, so that is Charming California. What is a fragrance that you would recommend for a beginner that wants to smell unique? So I was going with Delina La Rose because I feel like that's a safe one. But I went with this one instead, and this is Byron's Moola Moola. So this is a fruity floral fragrance, and so that is my favorite category, is a fruity floral fragrances. So I think that the price of this, I got this from Lucky Scent, I believe. So the price of this was like $150, and I think that that is affordable for a beginner as well. It won't like run them away because of the price, because a lot of these designer fragrances are, you know, some of them you're paying $150, you're paying $160, and sometimes even more for them. So I still feel like the price is still in the range of designer fragrances, but this is a nice niche fragrance and it lasts forever. It's a fruity floral that lasts forever. This one, you don't even smell like the oud. I never smell anybody with this on, so that's the unique aspect of it. So I don't feel like anybody's gonna smell like you if you have this on. And so that is Byron Perfumes Moola Moola. What is a fragrance that you love that everyone seems to hate? And I think that will be for me K. Ali's Invite Only Amber 23. I just love it. It's like this tobacco and honey, and I get the tobacco, the honey, and I get this like this cherry note in there. It definitely does have a Middle Eastern flair to it. It's just so pretty to me. When I first initially got my K. Ali like discovery sets and I was trying to figure out what I like in the brand, this was like in my top 3 of that discovery set. So anyway, so yep, seldomly you hear people say they like this one, but I love it. And that's K. Ali's Invite Only. What is an overhyped fragrance that you currently own? And I would say it would be this one right here. This is a Burberry Goddess. And so I think when people say hyped, it's just like everybody's talking about it at the same time. And so usually when a fragrance is new and it just comes out, people are going to talk about it. Yes, they are. And so people equate that to people are hyping up the fragrance, but everybody's just talking about it at the same time. It's okay. So why I feel like, to me, this could be considered overhyped is because it's okay. It was okay, and I liked it in the air, but on my skin, I believe that ginger note was smelling like wet paint drying. And that's how it smelled on my skin. And so therefore, I don't feel like I lost anything because I got the small one. And like I said, it does smell good on me in the air, right? And on my clothes, but on my skin, that note is bothering me. So therefore, that's the one. I just feel like it's okay. It's okay. What fragrance is on the chopping block? For me, that fragrance that is on the chopping block, this fragrance wasn't even on the block, okay? It didn't even start off on the block. So I blind bought this fragrance, and that is Unknown Pleasures by Kerosene. So I thought that I was going to get some more of the caramel and the toffee, but the main note that I get in here is this lemon. It's like a real tart, bitter lemon. It smells like the lemon peel itself. That lemon smells like dishwashing soap to me. That's what I feel like I'm wearing when I wore this. And this is like, just start over for the day. Just scrub everything off. And yeah, I thought that I was gonna like this. Some people were comparing this to Lyra and what's the other one? Oh, Hufflepuff. I don't think that they're comparable, actually. They do have a common note, which is lemon and maybe caramel, but they don't smell anything alike. And so yeah, if you like the scent, I only sprayed it like one time, and I think I gave away like a 5 ml decant. You can DM me on Instagram if you are interested in purchasing this, or I was thinking about starting a Mercari account because I just have no need to hold on to this because I know it's not for me. So this one is on the chopping block, and that's Unknown Pleasure. What is a fragrance you last purchased? So when I initially wrote down my list of answers to these questions, my last fragrance at that time was Amorous Intense. And so this is your opens up. Yes, I did a video on this one, so I'm not gonna go into the whole thing again, but I wanted to let you guys know that this thing lasts so long. So I'm in my office right now, and so I sprayed the perfume in here and I left for the day. I come back, the whole room still smells of Amorous. And then the second day, the whole room still smelled like Amorous. That's 2 days that the whole room smelled like Amorous. And then the same thing with my clothes. Put my clothes in the laundry, and then like Friday or Saturday, go back to wash the clothes still smells like Amorous. And I smell the pear pulp. So you know how pear has this gritty texture when you eat the pear, or gritty, or I would say grainy texture. Like, have you ever ate your child's baby food? Look, I'm a mom. I taste everything. I taste the milk. I taste the breast milk. I taste the the formula milk. I taste the apples. The bananas are my favorite. I taste the pear, everything of the baby food. And it has like, the fragrance is having like a texture to me of that grainy pear pulp. It's so intense. Anyway, so I did a video on this one if you want to listen to more about Amorous Intense. So this was the last fragrance that I bought at that time. The other fragrances that I've purchased are the Pistachio perfume from the skincare company. I also got Mani Casanad by Sharita M. So that one's on the way. And I also got Letta. This perfume is going to be called 18 Vanilla Nara. We got some mail, guys. We got mail right here. So we've got mail. So right here is my box, and this is the Pistachio perfume from the Pistachio skincare company. So they had the cream earlier in the year, and they also had the body splash. They also had the body splash. So now they have, they also had, like I was saying, they also had the body splash. So that's the body splash right there. And it smells just like the, yeah, a nice, you know, nutty pistachio fragrance. And it smells just like the cream. Okay. So I'm going to open this up. And we're going to smell it together. This is going to be the pistachio. Okay, they're calling this Pistachio Biscotti perfume. And so it's an EDP, and this is 100 ml. This bottle is cute too. So that's how it looks right there. And so this was the body splash. This is the EDP. And so here we go. I don't have anything on today because yes, it's like, oh my goodness. Oh yes, yes, yes. It's like I'm getting a pistachio cookie, and I love the sweetness of this. Yeah, so this is definitely, these smell the same, but this is better. So that's gonna be my, I'm gonna put this on today just because that's what I'm gonna do. Ooh. Oh my God, that is so good. 100 ml, this was just like $42 or something like that, if I could remember the price. This is just like $42, so this is like really good. Now, of course, I can't tell you how the performance is or anything like that, but yes, this is really good. I'm really happy about this. Yummy, yummy, yummy. Okay, so that is Pistachio Biscotti perfume. The last question is, what is your #1 fragrance for life? I told you that, I don't know how, what's her name? Simply Aisha sat down to prepare these questions, but these questions, these were hard to me. When you tell me I gotta just pick one fragrance for life, well, that's the hardest question, you know? So I went with something that I can wear anytime, any place, any season, and it's just going to get the job done. If I want to go to a formal event, if I want to go to the movies, if I want to go to the park, if I want to wear it to work, it's going to be my baby Gentle Fluidity Gold. It just does it every time, you know? And so this is a masterpiece. I love it so much. I even feel like, okay, I did a vanilla video before, and I put this at #2, and I put Dama Bianca at #1. But the truth is, wearability, I actually wear this one more. So like if I was to do a vanilla video today, and I said it that time, I said, you know, I keep changing them. It was hard to pick, but right now I'm going with Gentle Fluidity Gold as my #1 vanilla, and I'm also saying that's going to be my #1 fragrance for life, because it just does what it needs to do. So guys, so that is the end of my 2-for-1 tag, which is 1,000 bucks, bougie bucks that I'm spending, right? So that was like my wish list items, and then also my fragrance personality tag. So let me know down below if you guessed any of the fragrances that I have on the list accurately. And also, if you could, like, answer some of the questions down below. I'm probably like late on the tag, so everybody already, you know, did their video and everything. But if you're watching this video and you would like to let me know what, you know, what's your favorite bedtime scent, what is your hug in a bottle, what is your #1 fragrance for life, you know, all the questions, whichever one's like, maybe answer like 3 to 5 of them, let me know, because I really love like when you guys like talk to me in the comments, and I always respond back, and it actually helps me. You know, it helps me to get to know you, and it helps you to get to know me, and I start to learn what you like, you know. So I'm just like, you know, if I talk about a new fragrance, if that same person has been commenting and letting me know, you know, what they like or what they don't like, I could like kind of hone in and be like, I don't think you're gonna like this, but get a sample, get a decant, you know, something like that. So the conversations below, you know, I'm you know, paying attention. I know who you guys are. You know, it helps us get to know each other, and so I'm very appreciative when people you know, comment. And so yeah, so thank you so much. Fat Finds by Keitra. Keitra is such a sweetheart. Thank you so much, Lavishly Chi Chi. And thank you so much, Simply Aisha, all of you guys, for doing the tag. And yeah, so that concludes this video, and I will see you guys in my next video. Peace.